All right, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Lloyd Ross, and I'm here to teach you all the things about money you wish you learned in school. Today's topic's all about passive income. Goodness, everyone's asking me, when can I make some passive income? Can I make some fair question, but the way passive income is not like you just all of a sudden you just sign up to that and you get it. It's not like there's a big button that you push. You're like, boom, all right, give me my passive income now. Come on. It's like a right. It's like a right. It's not. It's like an entitlement. It's bizarre. You know, like, how do I make passive income? Passive income. Gary Vee talks about this a lot, right? So I agree with him about 80-90% of that. What he talks about. Passive income is the result of something. It's not like money just falls out of the sky, right? Money doesn't even make money, by the way. People are like, money makes money. No, it doesn't. Money buys assets, and assets make money. Do you understand? It's not money making money. My money makes money. No, it doesn't. Your money that you save through sacrifice and you acquire knowledge to intelligently deploy the money into buying assets that pay you cash flow is how you develop passive income. That's passive, okay? If you go and build a business, for example, right? And that business has customers and the customers continually acquire a product from you or a service over time, that's residual income. It's residual because it's based on work you did, okay? That you consistently do. And it's not passive because you have to work at the business. You have to systemize it and work it and find good people. And that takes time and effort and brain power. That's not passive. That's residual, okay? It's recurring income from work you did prior. Passive income, right, is where your money buys assets and assets create cash flow. Great example would be you save up, okay, and you buy a property and you rent the property out and the property manager looks after it for you, okay? And a tenant pays you cash for the shelter that they're paying you in a residential property. Every fortnight or every week or every month you get paid rent into your bank account. That's pretty passive, okay? That's passive income. With shares, it's you buy shares that produce a dividend, and the dividend, right? The CEO runs the business. You don't have to do anything. You buy shares in a business, right? So let's say you bought shares in Coca-Cola and the CEO's managing the business and they're paying you a dividend. Every quarter, every 3 months, you'll get cash flow into your bank account. That's passive income, okay? So when someone says, how do I make passive income? That's how. That's how you do it. So the question I want to ask you is, when you say, I want to make passive income, do you mean you want to start a business to create residual recurring income from customers, selling a good or a service over and over again? Is that what you want? Or do you want an asset that pays you while you sleep in passive income, right? Which one do you want? That's how you get passive income. So if I have passive income, okay, I'll give you an example. In the next month or two, one of the big positions we have in our share portfolio will get a big fat dividend check, which is awesome, right? But I didn't just create that overnight. What you've got to do is you've got to be sensible with your spending. So I look back to when I was 23 and I started in corporate in real estate development, okay? Pretty good gig. Not massive amount of pay, but not small. It was good. It was commensurate to what I could bring that firm and all the study and effort I'd done to get there, right? But it wasn't massive. I think I was earning 60, 70,000 a year, okay? Now, what I did then was important to building passive income. Straight away, I was like, I need to get out of the workforce. This doesn't suit me. I'm psychologically unemployable. So I was like, what am I going to do? I need some passive income because I know when money's coming to me passively, I have time freedom. I can get the heck out of this job, right? And I'm sure that's what you want to do too. So here's what I did. I formulated a plan. The first part of the plan was I had to not spend the money I was making. So I would rent my car. I drove a Toyota Yaris, a little Toyota. I drove 7 Toyota Yaris's into the ground. I just leased them out there. I didn't buy a car. I didn't buy an expensive car. I shared my room with 2 friends. Not a room. That's a bit weird. I shared my apartment with 2 friends, and we even rented out the little cupboard space. We turned that into we shared the cost. Okay, I could have afforded my own place. I could have afforded a nice car, but I didn't choose that because I had a goal to get passive income. So I started saving, and every month I'd save amount of the money I was paid for my job, right? And it was painstaking. Every year I had saved a bit more and a bit more and a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. At that point, I picked up some books, right? And I learned how to deploy that capital, that cash, into assets. I chose shares, right? I was living in Dubai. It wasn't a great property market. I was like, I don't really want to buy a property here. Pain in the ass. I didn't want to get any debt. I wanted to build it from the ground up. So I started buying shares, right, in bank stocks and stocks that paid dividends. And I started with $3,000. And I remember my first passive income check was $90. And that's the moment that I realized that money grows on trees. And I talk about it in one of my books, right? It was like one of those moments where it's just like a penny dropping moment, so to speak. I was like, wow, that's passive income. I didn't do anything to create that. There was literally a check. It was in the old days. So in the olden days, it was a check. And I pulled it out of the post box. And it was just, I opened it up. I was like, flipping heck. Money grows on trees. It's passive income. So I was like, I need to add more to this asset base to get more passive income. So if I wind the clock forward, 10 years, right? It's 10, 12 years. It's like, we have 60,000 a year in passive income coming in, right? Roughly. And the next is going to be 120,000, then 200,000, right? Passive income. But it's just done from the asset base. Does that make sense? You've got to do it over time. So can you do it? Yes, but don't expect to make your first share purchase or your first property purchase and retire. It's ridiculous, right? You're going to build it up. It takes 10 to 20 years to be an overnight success. Is it too late for you to start? No, okay? Even up to 50 or 60, you can do this, right? There's never been a better time to start building your passive income assets than right now, okay? The old saying goes, best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, second best time was today, right? So I want you to understand that passive income is not an entitlement. It's not something that you have a right to. It's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that just money falls from the sky. It's not that. That's weird, okay? And anyone that promises you that is full of BS. And it's usually a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme or crypto or flipping binary options trade. Anyone who DMs you in Instagram and says, hey, you're going to get passive income, $1,000 a day, delete, next. It's not possible. If that was possible, everyone would be rich. Everyone. And that's not the case. So assets include real estate and good quality blue chip shares. And if you stick around that and you do it for long enough and you sacrifice and you save and you put it into there and you stop listening to broke and unhappy people about what to do with your money, you will be able to build passive income, right? So I hope that makes sense. If you're getting value from this, hit the subscribe button. Help us build a big YouTube channel. No, I'm kidding. It's up to you. But it will really help us if you hit the subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.